Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to the Unity Ingot review, day 37. Uh, Lots of things that you should probably take note of. If you've seen day 36, you know yesterday everything was tanking. It was Bitcoin was dropping like crazy. You're gonna see today why I get so excited about all of this opportunity that the Unity Ingot provides, and why you should get excited too. Let me give you a quick earnings disclaimer. I can't guarantee you're gonna make any money from anything that I share with you in this video, but what you're going to learn is something that I believe is going to add a lot of value, especially if you start to adapt to cryptocurrency and your understanding and knowledge base of the cryptocurrency markets. I'm going to share why that's important, because the market cap on this has grown and grown and grown over this stretch of time that I've been covering all this, and it's really cool to be able to show you stuff like this. So if you were a little bothered by what happened yesterday when all the markets, when essentially what happened was the Fed introduced a loan rate hike, and basically it went up, and the markets basically shifted. They went bearish real quick, meaning, let me just do this, bear market. Okay, what that means is a market in which prices are falling, encouraging selling across the board. Yesterday it was a bear market. Now let's go bull market. Okay, a market in which share prices are rising, encouraging buying. Now, I'm going to tell you why this whole time it's been more or less a bull market. Then yesterday it became very bear. It went more along that lines, but I'm going to tell you why. I mean, just a complete 180-degree opposite of what happened yesterday is happening today, and why I stay so encouraged by this market, and why I believe Unity Ingot is first of its kind. What I've done is I've taken and I've put a mind map together to kind of explain here really what the Unity Ingot means on this page here, and I really took some of the more core bullet points out of this. Realistically, I don't go in depth about the mining, but I'm going to share that with you in the overview here. What this mining rig, and then you can go to unityingot.com yourself right now and read the specifics and get the particulars that'll help you become more knowledgeable about what these mining rigs are. But everything else, I've covered it to a point that I believe many of you should understand the basis of this, so you can make an informed decision on your life. Okay, so whether or not you, again, going back to the disclaimer here, I cannot guarantee you you're going to make any money. I can't guarantee you you're going to take action on what you learn here. I can't guarantee you that you're going to take the tips and advice that I'm going to share in this video. And more importantly, I can't guarantee you that anything is going to go according to what I say it is, because yesterday it was a bear market and everything was selling. It was encouraging, everybody to have this kind of scarcity with the cryptocurrency markets, and what if the people were on the fence or whatnot. Well, today it's showing why I get so encouraged by it. And again, going back to the bull market, this is in layman's terms, it's just when prices are rising and encouraging buying, and I'm going to tell you why here shortly. Okay, so basically what the Unity Ingot is, and this whole purpose, and it's what you should understand here about this particular cryptocurrency, is it's backed by crypto mining rigs that go out and mine for these altcoins, these other altcoins. And this is just kind of a demonstration of this. Okay, there are hundreds of these altcoins. Okay, if you've never if you don't know what I mean by altcoins, just think of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Zcash, Ripple, any of those. Those are, outside of Bitcoin, these other ones are considered altcoins. Okay, and what these mining rigs do is they go out and they mine for all these other altcoins, getting, establishing profits. So storing the wealth, storing them, storing them and then selling them for a profit to buy gold and Bitcoin to back the Unity. So just to kind of give you kind of a demonstration, so just think of gold, and Bitcoin. Okay, go ahead, put this, make this bold, so that you know that both of these right here are backing the Unity Ingot. Okay, they're backing the Unity Ingot. So what happens is these become, well, as this is now just starting out in the day 36, 37 time frame. Let's just say this is kind of what the object is now. Okay, but over time, what happens as this is increasing in value, it becomes more abundant. With how much is stored, and it becomes more abundant and more abundant. And what happens is you start to store more gold, more Bitcoin. So the value of this Unity Ingot goes up exponentially. Okay, what you need to know, really, some of the key points that you need to know about the Unity Ingot is how the earnings taken. Okay, and I'm going to give you a demonstration. If you go, and everything I'm referencing here is based off the Unity Ingot, but there's some key numbers in here that help you to understand how this becomes profitable, not just because it's backed by gold and bullion, but these mining rigs. This is what I consider to be 2.0 monetization strategies. So, in other words, these mining rigs here, okay, right now people offer these. Right now, they offer this as a service. Okay, they offer this as people. The average person could go and buy into their crypto mining rigs and their services to get a return on their investment at a small profit. Okay, and there are a lot of businesses that are doing this. This is the 2.0 method of what I consider to be cryptocurrency, because you can invest in, you can increase your value as these markets go up. You're taking more of a profit, and you can start with very little or a lot, whichever it may be. Okay, so the Unity Ingot, what they're doing is their whole goal here is to provide 2,000 mining rigs as a whole. Okay, and once these all go online, what happens here essentially is these altcoins are being mined. The Ripple, the Z Cash, the Ethereum, etc., and it goes out here and it mines for all these altcoins. It stores them, and it then at this point they sell these for a profit to buy again Bitcoin and gold. Okay, and that's what helps to kind of just think of it. To me, I think it was the heartbeat that kind of gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I call this digital Fort Knox. That's what I like about the Unity Ingot. It's UNY. That's their symbol. And I'll show you that here shortly. But you can go here and read it on unityingot.com. As you'll all know, this is created from the Ethereum smart contract. Ethereum, since I've started this, has gone up 4.5 times its value. Okay, so Ethereum is starting to really gain some traction as well, because a lot of that technology from the blockchain is being created on these Ethereum smart contracts, which is, again, kind of a 2.0 of the cryptocurrency scene. It's just more lightweight, more durable. It just helps these mining servers be able to mine for these a little bit easier based off of this particular contract token, okay? There's only 10 billion of these that'll ever be offered, okay? This is stark contrast to fiat currency. Right now, our governments, we don't know how much is actually being produced, so we don't know how it's regulated per, how much is actually being taken in and what's being produced. So knowing this in itself, that there's going to only ever be 10 billion of these that'll ever be offered, and then once they roll these out, here, the mining ratio, so you understand this here. For every 5 billion tokens issued, for every 5 million, okay, the Unity Ingot team will dedicate one mining rig to expand the mining operations. Okay, so keep in mind that if you're doing the math here, that's 10 billion tokens ever offered, and for each mining rig that is online, 5 million of these tokens will be dedicated to that mining rig. So therefore, you're looking at a 2,000 mining rig base. Okay. Now, you can go through and read all the specifics here on the financial side of how it works and things like that. Let me take you to what I get excited about, which many of you, like most of you, don't know how electricity works, but you know how to flip a switch. to me, this is where you can understand that portion of it. You come in and read it at the Unity Ingot or unityingot.com, or you could just kind of take this specific of what I'm getting ready to pass on to you. So after these mining rigs become profitable, they're looking at a $51,428.57 US dollar per day profit. I put that into a calculator. Let's multiply this by 365. Okay, that's $18,771,428.05. That is what these mining rigs are producing in value. Okay, now keep in mind there are those financial sides of this, but then there's also how the earnings break down and why the Unity Ingot is so much of an attractive draw, at least for me. Okay, 50% will be used to purchase the Bitcoin and gold bullion that back the Unity Ingot. Okay, so just think of this, going back to this calculator once again. All right, 50% of that. That's $9,385,714 and roughly 3 cents. Okay, now that is substantial in itself because that is adding value to the Unity Ingot overall, and therefore, it's just increasing overall in its overall value. Okay, 15% will be used to buy back Unity Ingot. So as people are selling these Unity Ingot on these exchanges, they're allotting 15%. Let's go times 2. Let's get this back to where it was. Okay, then times 0.15. So $2,815,714.21 roughly will be used to go and to purchasing more of this Unity Ingot back. Okay, so they're taking some of that profit, buying it back, and it's helping to kind of stabilize the way that the Unity Ingot is traded and sold and what its valuation is. Okay, this is the key right here. Oops, excuse me. 15% will be used to expand by purchasing more servers each month. Go back to this calculator here. All right. That $2,815,714.21 is going to go to expanding that 2,000 mining rig base. How many of these mining rigs do you think will be sold over this time or will be brought online? Okay, so as this increases in value, this number that it comes up with here, okay, is based off of when, noting this, it puts the base price of the mining server assets against the tokens at a 0.00108 US dollar per token. From this point forward, the price will continue to increase daily. So as you're actually seeing that, folks, hopefully you're understanding that they're essentially storing wealth, they're buying back Unity Ingot, and they're also going to expand the overall mining operations. That to me is they say it here, that is completely it's a smart digital asset. And the thing I like about it here more than anything is, regardless if this cryptocurrency is accepted or not, you're still being backed by gold bullion, which is regulating a lot of the fiat-based currencies right now. Okay, so it really brings in a lot more of the traditional investing. But instead of me saying that, here's something that I just truly need for you guys to understand. Okay, why I get excited and why I think everybody should get excited about this. See this right here? This says, this is a self-sustaining tool of growth unlike anything ever developed before. Consider it like a compounding interest model in the way that it grows both daily mining abilities and the store of wealth on reserve. I call this digital Fort Knox, everybody. That's what I'm calling it. I'm calling the Unity Ingot, to me, a digital Fort Knox because just the way it's storing gold, the way it's storing Bitcoin, the way it's increasing in value, the way it's bringing mining operations online. Because remember, guys, these mining operations right now, people are taking substantial profits mining for altcoins, selling it for Bitcoin right now. People are making substantial profits from that. Okay, the Unity Ingot has combined that monetization strategy with a growth factor built into it that to me is an exponential growth. All right. So just keep in mind, the Unity Ingot will grow in physical asset value of 35% or greater, which in my mind is going to be on the or greater side, and never dropping below its initial value. If you saw the video yesterday there was a lot of reason to understand why the markets were tanking. Bitcoin lost a whole bunch of money in market cap, etc. I'm going to show you right now why you should understand the bull market aspect of cryptocurrency and why I encourage it, because things tanked yesterday. Now it's time to buy this stuff back up because it's never going to go back down to that value again, in my opinion. All right. Let's go to World Coin Index. Let me refresh. Okay. Right now, if you remember yesterday, it was down to 2100. Bitcoin value did. It was like 2100, 2200. It's back up to 2480, 2500. That means it's rebounded right back up. But the cool part about it, if you saw the Unity Ingot yesterday, it went as low as 6.8 cents. Okay, right now it bounced back into the 8 range. Like I explained to you that in my mind, this is something that's it baselined yesterday. It found its bottom. I don't think it's ever gonna hit that again. I think it's getting ready to skyrocket from here. That's just my opinion. Because let me just go and show you what encourages me to say that this is a bull market. Okay, the market cap has gone back up to 107 billion dollars. Okay, yesterday it went back into 90 something billion and it went right back up into the 100. So right now, from the start of when I started this whole case study, this market cap has gone up right now to date $47 billion overall. Let's see if it's, let me just refresh it here. $47 billion has gone up in less than 40 days. That is substantial, you guys. Look at that. What encourages me to think that, again, the bull market here, look at this, guys. Look at this. They're trading up. Look at this. Can you see this? I see no red numbers. There's one red number in the top 37. Two red numbers in the top 73. Can you see that for yourself, guys? That in itself is what encourages me to know that this overall is doing something huge. This market is huge, and I think we're just scratching the surface of this. And once this becomes more mainstream, essentially when people start to see the value in using it as a currency to exchange for goods and services, I tell you what, this thing is, I think we have found our base, everybody. And this is why I get excited about it. So which leads me to the Unity Ingot. Right now it's at 8 cents. Okay, look at this market cap, you guys. This is less than 40 days into this, and we're looking at $805,780,400 in market cap, as its overall evaluation of it, obviously based off of the price. And look at the volume. Look at this volume, guys. It crept back over 1 million. You think it's gaining? Look at this. It stayed just pretty substantial in through here. I mean, it was trading. It kind of bottomed out and like, holy crap, we're losing. Most people who are on the fence are thinking, oh man, we can't have any confidence in this, and then there's the naysayer approach. But look at this. You just you just trudge through all that negative. It bottomed out, but even when it bottomed out, the trading went kind of, bounced back up, and then look at here today, bam, it's gone over the 1 million mark. Okay, that's encouraging, you guys. That's encouraging. Why, regardless of what, I think from the signs that I see here, let me go ahead and refresh. All right, this is at coin market cap. This is showing you guys that this is actually trading. It's actually increasing in value, and it shows you what exchanges are actually do. Livecoin is obviously crushing it today, which leads me to this. I was getting ready to log in here, and when I got ready to log in here, sorry that I had to pause it for a second. Um, Look at this, guys. Unity Ingots, max volume. It's the, it's showing for the 24-hour period, it's a max volume here. It's showing you all, just like it's showing me, that people are gaining confidence in this. They're seeing the value in this, and it's happening. Okay, so if you haven't set up a Livecoin account, if you haven't funded a Coinbase account or anything like that, then just know, guys, I don't think we're going to see that 6.8 cents anymore. I think we're starting to see the very bottom of this, and I think it's getting ready to shoot up for a number of reasons. As you can see, it's not just Bitcoin that it's trading in, it's trading in Ethereum as well. Okay, and let's go back to look, as you'll see here, the two top cryptocurrencies right now that are being traded are Bitcoin and Ethereum. And look at this, guys. As I'm telling you, when I started this, if you remember closely the first 7 days, Ethereum doubled in price. Okay, then 14, then it didn't double again, but it went up another $80 per Ethereum token. So there you go, guys. Again, I had to pause it again. So you can see this is increasing in value, and Bitcoin has found its bottom. I don't think it's ever going to hit that bottom ever again either, guys. It's already pushed through what they projected at the very end of the year. I think we saw the very bottom of this, and everybody's getting ready to get really start buying it up. And with Unity Ingot being based off of the Ethereum smart contract, look at this, guys. I think we're positioned to be in the right place with this, what I consider to be Bitcoin being 1.0, Ethereum being 2.0, and Unity Ingot built off of the Ethereum smart contract. And it already, since we've started this, guys, keep in mind, since I've started this, this has gone up 4.5 times in value. Okay, that is something noteworthy, and it's inching up to 5 times its value since we started. So, guys, I really, really think that, many of you who are on the fence with, the Unity Ingot or a cryptocurrency, guys, you're in the right place because Unity Ingot is cheap right now. I don't think it's ever going to bottom out. My mind is, how can it? If it sustained what happened yesterday in a really, really bear market and everything, really showed that in all the markets, this is telling me Unity it's getting ready to go sky high. And I think, to me, you can look at this as short term, or you can look at it long term, or whichever the case. To me, I'm looking at it more like as a legacy asset, something that you can pick up, you can hold, and you can transfer to the next generation. That's what I consider the Unity Ingot to be, and why I get so excited about it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the Unity Ingot presentation. Hopefully you kind of get a better idea why I get excited about it, and what's to get excited about. As you can see here, I'm using bubbles. For all you guys don't know, this is mind mapping tool I use, but that just think of that in itself. This is profitable. The mining operations themselves are profitable themselves. Okay, you have to understand that with this being backed by gold and Bitcoin. Bitcoin substantially goes up. Gold is rising. Right now, Bitcoin is worth more than gold is. Guys, this is a no-brainer. So, let me go here. So there you go. You guys see it for what it's worth right now. It's 8 cents. It's trading high. The charts are starting to they're kind of singing to me right now. I don't know. The way I'm seeing it is I think we're getting ready to see this joker creep up and go and stay there for a little while, and then, start, gaining some traction. Once people get to know about this Unity Ingot, I don't think that we're going to be looking at this 8-cent price point anymore. We're going to be looking at substantially higher. And if this does what I think it's going to do, I don't know. It's something to get really excited about. So, I mean, I can assume everything that I want to, but yesterday humbled me. It should have humbled a lot of you to understanding, even when you're jumping into this, you got to understand there are risks and there are value that can be in the way the volatility that it showed yesterday. To me, it showed that it can get a little dicey there. But at the same time, I think it's a really really good market to jump into, especially if you're looking to diversify and increase your portfolios. Why not? Why not go buy some Bitcoin? Why not go buy some Ethereum? Why not go buy a Unity Ingot? You know, you can see the charts yourself here. This is on World Coin Index. I mean, guys, this is happening. People are this thing is getting ready to tap dance in the right direction, in my opinion. So hopefully you see it like I do, and hopefully you like the tip. Hopefully you're taking action on it. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the Unity Ingot in this video review. And hey, if you found value in it, appreciate one of those. Maybe a comment below, or hey, if you found it useful, then share it with other people that probably would find it value. All right. Thanks a lot. Thanks for stopping by. Take care.